Yeah. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat, man. You honestly at this point you just can't do nothing but laugh, man. God, how bad is this show gonna get? Oh my God, bro. I'm trying to find something positive to say. So I'm thinking like, all right, well, maybe I could say something about Chad Gable's music, right? Chad Gable's getting a renewed push. He got some theme music. But I'm listening back to this song and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what is this theme song like? Who is this, chat? Is this Rage Against the Machine? Is it Kiss? What 80s band is doing Chad theme song? I got the theme right. You can, yo, it's just I wish I could play this, yo. Oh my God, Death Rebel sucks. As y'all know, chat, I use AI a lot. I've been using Chat GPT since like I was one of the first year like it started to get popular. I'm not one of the new users. I tried Gemini out. I tried Suno out. I tried these AI pro. I know when a company's using AI. I got a theme right. Like what? Chad Gable music. Maybe it gotta grow on me, chat. But I don't know if it's 2026 or 1986. They gave bro a straight 80s theme, and it's like, I'm gonna just try to let it grow. But man, I'm trying to find something to be positive about. All right, man, maybe we could be positive about I don't know, Eel Sky. Eel Sky burying Raquel Rodriguez. Eel Sky's back in the King of the Ring tournament. Great! So much for putting any new talent over. Raquel Rodriguez, listen to me, baby girl. The second your contract is up, you need to be leaving this stupid ass company. Eel Sky beating you in the King of the Ring. Before that, she beat you on a random episode of Raw. Before that, it was a random episode of Crackdown. Before that, it was a PLE. You're not gonna beat Eel Sky. She gets in the finals for the great. Oh, Bobby Matsuba. You're not excited about the Street Profits doing the same exact thing, dog. This company, the creative team, is completely clueless. This company got the whole plan for the Street Profits. Interference, interference, interference. Lose a title match. Interference, interference, interference. Yo, I cannot believe how bad this show has gotten. LA Knight, seriously, bro? It might be time, bro. LA Knight, it might be time. We gonna say what's up with the chat, but I'm so, LA Knight. I've been trying to spare you, bro. I've been trying to not do it, man. I've been trying to really, yeah, man. I've been trying to show my man LA Knight some love. He lucky I ain't got it queued up right now, but bro, what do you want me to do? You done stumbled and bumbled all over the place. I turned a blind eye. You came to Baltimore and got choked out in your hometown. Dog, if you don't do the Stone Cold Steve Austin and walk out the back door the next episode, you're going to have no respect on the face of this earth. You're in your hometown. You can't get over in your hometown? Dog, there needs to be a federal investigation on Paul Levesque and the shenanigans. How are you legally able to bury somebody alive? I had to make it to Baltimore. People keep telling me, just take the week off. I had to make it to Baltimore. You made it to Baltimore, then got buried. You got choked out in your hometown after losing in the first round in the playoffs. The King of the Ring. And then you got the Bloodline, the most redundant, overbooked, dragged out, beating a dead horse storyline. That was actually probably the best thing tonight. Jacob Fatu, he got the Ula Fala. Or maybe it's the Tula Fala, because it's the number 2. I don't know. Jacob Fatu got the Ula Fala. He chokes a few people out. Great. The most redundant storyline, once again, is the only thing to talk about on this show. We're going to go over this show, but for what reason, I don't know. LA Knight, you got buried in your hometown. So I'm going to try to get, you would leave me no other choice. It's only one person to call for your burial again. Again. I don't think he showed up the whole 2026. Pastor Monsoon gonna have to show up tonight, man. What are you supposed to be doing all summer? Who are you gonna fight that's gonna be Capella, that's the scam of the century? Who are you gonna fight at Night of Champions? It's nothing else for you to do, bro. Just pull the Stone Cold, leave out the back door, call your lawyer and figure it out, bro, because it's just not fair at this point, man. We're going to see what's up with the chat. We're going to go over this stupid show. Oh, yeah, we're going to go over Roxanne Perez and Charlotte Flair. Chad Gable and Rusev. A bunch of matches that mean nothing. We're going to go over. And I cannot believe professional wrestling this is just bad, man. I'm gonna see what's up with the chat, man. Shout out to my man Colin. I see him in the chat, man. Shout out to my man Gregory, Mr. Maui Wowie. We got Fan X1S in the building. Jay Buckets. I see my man Warlock in the building. I see my man Carnage in the building. Zakir, Rod, Mr. Patrick, Bobby Sosa. What's poppin'? Zeno Knight. Good looking for that gifted jaw. ATO Mike. We got King in the building. Mundo in the building. Daz in the building. Shotzi in the building. I know Felicia. I know Lady. I know Vita somewhere in there. The usual suspects. I can't believe it's like, God, we don't feel like going through this stupid ass show, bro. Like, this shit is corny, man. Hold on. Let me see. My man Warlock said, at this point, I'm more excited to talk to you and your community work at AEW rather than watching WWE. Yeah. Nah, this is our community, bro. Y'all help me build this, man. Yeah, man. My man Kim with the 5 said, this show was disrespectful to my intelligence. That women's match was sloppy and botchy, and the main event was mostly Dom getting over Oba. Trash. Yo, you know what's crazy? I talked to my brother, right? Because he like, yo, dog, he's trying to get back into wrestling. He could not believe, like, that Io Sky and Raquel Rodriguez match. And I was trying to justify to him, like, he was saying certain stuff. He said, man, why her punches is looking so fake, looking so botchy? I'm like, it's not technically a botch. But the standards has just went that low to when you're watching regularly, it's like, okay, they're not really punching like that, but at this point, I don't even care. Just have Raquel Rodriguez go over. That's all I really cared about. Of course, that didn't happen. But it made me realize how low the standards have gotten for this company, even for somebody like me. Even for me, I'm trying to think of one positive thing to say. Okay, the bloodline. Let's stay with the bloodline then. OZ said 205 has been cooking the Maui Wild. Warlock. Oh, all right, I read that. Jim says, why are you doing Oba versus Brock again? Oba literally beat Brock out of his boots at Mania. I'm done with this. My man Outstanding says, look like LA Knight is going on a trip to London August 30th. Crazy how the Bloodline saved Raw tonight. Bryce, it's weird. I'm so sick of the Bloodline, but without the Bloodline, it's like, my God, how bad this would have got tonight. It's sad, man. Yo, man. Shout out to Sir Smoke a Lot, man. Y'all go follow Sir Smoke a Lot 901 on X. My God, bro. We could break down the whole show tonight, but the burial of LA Knight, you're in your hometown. Javon Evans was on main event in his hometown. At least I think he won that match. Trick Williams went through his hometown and got treated like the mayor, like the governor. LA Knight came to his hometown and got choked out of his socks. Oh my God, bro. Then out of nowhere, why is Jimmy Uso wanting LA Knight to acknowledge him? So now you want LA Knight to join the bloodline. Yo, bro said the blood clot. The bloodline gave LA Knight a blood clot. And it's just all bad from here, bro. Yo, chat, let me know, bro. I gotta holler at y'all about this. What do you do with LA Knight at this point? I know you're not about to face Jacob Fatu. You couldn't beat him at WrestleMania for the US Championship. You won't be able to beat Jacob Fatu with one hand tied behind his back and a pair of blindfolds on his eyes. LA Knight won't be ever to beat Jacob Fatu. I don't care what the stipulation or the stage is. I know we're not about to do that. Dog. I'm really at a loss for words with what to do with LA Knight. If I'm in a booking, if I'm in a creative, if you just drop me in right now, I will literally be like Road Dogg on Unreal. I don't know. I don't know. This guy, I never seen a burial like this. You in your hometown. They didn't even let you get a promo off. Yo, chat. They didn't even let him get his lick back. He's in his hometown. How hard would it have been for him to choke LA Knight out, then somehow be able to attack Jacob Fatu, at least try to get your lick back backstage? I guess the Tonga Death Grip hurts so much that he doesn't even try to fight back, right? Jacob Fatu got put over 100 times more than you in your hometown. This is why Triple H has to get out of creative. This does nothing for nobody. This doesn't stroke nobody's ego but Triple H's. This is, if you in LA Knight hometown, you use that to try to build. Why are you tearing this guy down? So you're just gonna go. This is why the King of the Ring is how it is. This is why the Queen of the Ring is how it is. This is why the product is coming out to be what it is. You're not putting nobody new over. The same people. This is why Jey Uso has the most dislikes. God, when this is all over, he'll have the most dislikes when you add them up in WWE history. Put the rocket on somebody else. SpaceX IPO just dropped, right? Should you be putting a rocket on other people? Nah, just put it on Jey Uso, Boba Fett, on whoever. Oh my God, bro. At a certain point, man, it just becomes corny, dog. Like, God, I never seen a burial like this in my life, man. Let me see what else, bro. How do you lose the King of the Ring match, then come on Monday Night Raw? It's like back to back. I guess now let me guess who's gonna win, Javon Evans or Jey Uso. Do you think they're gonna have Javon Evans and Obafemi in the finals? Spoiler alert, I guarantee that's not happening. I guarantee. Jey Uso is going to win. Obafemi versus Jey Uso could get a bit interesting, to be honest. I'll be capping to say this because then when you got Jey Uso and Obafemi, as much as I hate it, you got you got a pat. Yo, listen, if you listen to hip hop, if you listen to rap and you know your rap history, you know your hip hop history. Damn, I'm trying to think. How did Jay-Z and Nas start beefing? I feel like Nas threw a shot at Memphis Bleak or something like that. Something like that happened to where now you got Jay-Z and Nas going at it. I could be wrong on that. But I feel like the Obafemi Jey Uso, something could happen to where Roman Reigns could get into play. And then we'll have Roman Reigns versus Obafemi at SummerSlam. Oh, I'm sorry. We're dealing with the Paul event and the redundant booking. So of course we're not gonna have something like that. Of course, somehow Obafemi's gonna win. Somehow Brock Lesnar's gonna go into play. Then we gotta have Brock versus Oba in Minnesota. Oh man. Oh God. I cannot believe they're gonna have Jey Uso beat Javon Evans, bro. Javon Evans losing to Obafemi is perfectly fine, but him losing to Jey Uso is like, ugh. I don't like that, chat. I don't like that at all, man. Seriously, man. Uh, God, man, we could have such a better King of the Ring, but it's over, man. Shotzi said Jay better get ethered by Oba. Yo, that's kind of funny. That's a funny joint. Yeah, yo, Oba better ether Jay, dog, and Jimmy. It shouldn't even be close until the OTC come out. But why would he? Why would we do all of this just for Oba to fight Brock at SummerSlam? It's just. It makes really no sense. OZ said impossible for me to feel bad for the dumbasses who work for this trash company and keep resigning contracts. Kick rocks, LA Knight. Yeah, it's bad for LA. I hope LA Knight could take a pay cut for this. Yeah. They don't even have matches for him set up. They have no feuds for him set up. Put LA Knight with Dan Hells and it's a wrap. Yo, once saw an Eli Drake promo and I'm like, where was this LA Knight? Yeah. Oh my God, they're doing bro bad. Bobby, please tell us you saw Collision. It was the best show of the week, even better than Dynamite. The next parade is Thursday at 10 a.m. Yeah, damn. I see one joint on Collision. I ain't even gonna lie. You know, Triple GPT gonna say something about that. But I see one joint on Collision. I can't remember what it was. I think Athena attacking Maya World or something. What's the name? Yo, shout out to Tyler with the dub. Shout out to Tyler with the dub. Buy Bobby shirts. They collectible items after WWE funeral. Thanks for crucifying yourself by watching this trash so we don't have to suffer. One question. What's one storyline you'll book right now to improve WWE? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would just do anything to shake things up. You know what I mean? Honestly, as much as Brock and Oba would three would be cool, I would shake it up. I'd do Oba and Roman Reigns. Give me something. Give me two guys with all what fire interests, fire aura. You know what I mean? A fire presence. Just give me anything to shake anything up. The fact that we're going into Brock and Oba 3 is just we're doing the same thing we should have just finished at WrestleMania. But yeah, I think Oba and Roman would be interesting, dog. But God, outside of that, who knows, man? Who knows, bro? Did you enjoy Raw? Young Boss is funny. Swerve versus Bobby. Listen to the fans for what? Yeah, man. Let me see what happened at the beginning of this, dog. God, man. I can't. Oh yeah, Dan Houser is being pushed to the moon, dog. Like, bro is being pushed to the moon. Yo, before we even get into this, bro, hold on. It's actually something else that we got to talk about before we even get into Raw. It's something bad. Where's that, dog? Hold on. Yeah, it's something bad we gotta talk about, Chad. It's like Drew McIntyre is not expected to be on TV anytime soon. Bro has just went straight to Hollywood, worried about acting because it's nothing for this guy. Let me tell you something. Professional wrestlers, you can have the acting, you got the movie roles. You could always tell when a wrestler just loses interest and just wants to move on. The Rock, for example. I don't know if y'all remember. Remember when The Rock started getting them movie roles? It was like obvious, clear as day. He moved on from wrestling. Drew McIntyre might have moved on from wrestling. Not saying he's never going to come back. Not saying he's never going to be full time again. Not saying he's never going to get a title. But at a certain point, you just move on. You get sick of the politics. You get sick of being buried. And quite frankly, the business you love that you put your body on the line for is not the same business it is in 2026. Drew McIntyre not being on TV. Drew McIntyre is about to miss SummerSlam. This is the same guy that brung the Hell in a Cell back. If I'm not mistaken, this was the last. When we talking about fire storylines, right? From top to bottom, a fire storyline, a fire ending, almost no dry spots might be Punk and McIntyre after WrestleMania 40. If you want to say El Grande Americano or whatever, bro. But a lot of that was straight trash. They saved it at the end. That's kind of what made it special for me. Punk and McIntyre was oh yeah, I can't even say after WrestleMania 40 because that feud started before WrestleMania 40 and some of it played out when Punk screwed McIntyre after he won the title. I was there in a nosebleed. So you can't even say that was after WrestleMania 40. Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Drew McIntyre. Hopefully he just moves on from this stupid company, dog. And I'm not gonna blame him, dog. If Drew McIntyre never comes back, I wouldn't even bat an eye, to be honest. I wouldn't even bat an eye, man.
Whether it be Oba Femi, I'm gonna Oba Femi walk his ass right back to Nigeria, straight to SummerSlam.
Oh, what? Hold on, let me see what is bro talking about.
Whether it be Oba Femi, I'm gonna Oba Femi walk his ass right back to Nigeria, straight to SummerSlam.
Oh, what? Yo, chat, did I miss something? Hold on. He said Oba Femi, I'ma walk his ass straight to Nigeria, straight to SummerSlam. Dog, this dude, yo, and this is who you're putting over. Shout out to Jey Uso. I'm just trying to decode what the hell you're talking about, sir.
Whether it be Oba Femi, I'm gonna Oba Femi walk his ass right back to Nigeria, straight to SummerSlam.
Yo, oh my God, this dude is an idiot. Can somebody, yo, chat, all jokes aside, I watch this show every week. I've been watching wrestling my whole life. Can somebody in the chat Da Vinci code this for me? Oba Femi walk his ass straight to Nigeria, straight to SummerSlam. And this is, Triple H looks at him and says, put the rocket on him. I will understand Chinese, Japanese. Espanol, Korean. I will understand. I will understand damn near any language on this earth other than Jey Uso gibberish. Jay's gibberish. And this is who we're putting over. This is who's about to beat a 21-year-old, 22-year-old Javon Evans. This is the guy that Triple H put the rocket on him. Obafemi walk his ass. I'm for the life of me, dog. I'm trying to understand what this was the stupidest promo I've ever heard in my life. Obafemi walk his ass straight to Nigeria, straight to is Summer. Maybe I'm missing something, y'all. Is SummerSlam not in Minnesota? Did they switch the location? Is SummerSlam gonna be in Nigeria now? Yo, what the hell?
Whether it be Obafemi, I'm a Obafemi walk his ass right back to Nigeria, straight to SummerSlam. Whether it be
I'm done, dog. I cannot believe. Yo, I like Jey Uso too, but my God, Jey Uso is cool, bro. But my God, how many chances is this guy gonna get? What the SummerSlam has nothing to do with anything. I guess do you get a title shot at SummerSlam, or maybe so? Jay, bruh, just let Jimmy do the talking. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Jimmy should definitely do the talking, dog. What's the name? Jordan says Jay thinks Nigeria. It's in Minnesota. Hero said that Jey Uso promo will be the intro clip to the future 2 to 3 hour video of Collapse the Triple GPT era. Is WWE freebasing? They need to put the Crackdown and give LA Knight a rematch on Crackdown with Jey Uso laying on his back and Crackdown for the pin. That was fire, Derek. Tyler says, I'll do a full draft, scrap these dudes, trash storylines, start fresh with new creative and clear house on talent going nowhere. What's the harm in admitting failure? Call up NXT Triple A talent and rebuild from such trash. Taker. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad, dog. Joe says Drew didn't Drew collab with The Rock a few months ago? Maybe The Rock is his Hollywood mentor. Yeah, he might be. He might be. Drew ain't getting buried no more. Facts. Yo, Tyler, that might be. Yo. That would be fire. Just a whole complete shakeup. Because it's just bad now. It's just bad now, man. You had, hold on. What else you had? You had my man OTC. My man Triple H. Roman Reigns. At the, what do you call this? The UFC joint. It's like, bro, don't know how to do any other pose. No one won a title. Why are you pointing at Roman Reigns? It's just like, I don't know, man. The politics is just crazy, man. You know, Jay is drunk. Funeral Dud just got. Oh yeah, Funeral Dud just got buried. MAGA Ray. People was giving Roman Reigns crap about going here, but I think it was I mean it was a UFC event, but also, you know, I think it's a publicity situation, man. Hold on, let me see, let me try to see what happened on this joint, man. It's so crazy, dog. Everything. Once again, WWE and the celebrities, man. I don't even know who this guy is. Somebody said he's Carlito. That is hilarious, bro. Oh my God. Somebody said bro was Carlito. Delayed grass was popping. It was Donald Trump birthday party. Hard pass. Oh, it was. Oh, I guess it was. He is born in June. Seven. That was right after Oba got buried. Yeah, made by night. Jay Bucket said if UFC event was also Trump's birthday bash. Damn, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Damn, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, Roman Reigns comes out and beats up this celebrity, Eric Andre. I don't even know who this guy is, bro. I'm sorry, man. Hold on. Who is Eric Andre? I mean, he looked familiar. Like, what do y'all notice? Like, he's an actor. Let me say movie. Let me see what movies. Oh, he was in Lion King or what? Yeah, I promise you, WWE just love these celebrities. Dog. I don't even know, bro. I thought it was Carlito. Carlito is wild, bro. I'm thinking they brought Carlito back. That's crazy, bro. He kind of sold. He did a good job though, as far as selling when Jacob Fatu beat him up. Yeah, man. I think he did actually a great. He surprised me with the selling. He definitely surprised me with the selling. As far as somebody that just don't be in the ring or nothing like that. Jacob Fatu wound up beating him up. I don't know. I don't know what this has to do with anything with the storyline. He beat up a celebrity. Okay. All right, bro. Jey Uso's mad because Jacob Fatu won't acknowledge him. It's just the same. Dog, we see this movie so many times, bro. This is just a different. This is a slight variation of a movie we've seen 100,000 times. Like, come on, bro. Jealousy. This is just like the Judgment Day. Internal beefing, internal conflict. Oh my God, man. OZ said Roman Reigns, a cancer survivor, hanging out and celebrating the scumbags who cancel hundreds of cancer research grants. Trash, human, F the Fed. Damn. Hold on, Roman Reigns, a cancer survivor, hanging out and celebrating with scumbags who. Damn. I didn't know none of that. Damn. Damn. See, I see why he getting a lot of pushback off of that. That's kind of crazy. Somebody said LA tight. Yo, ATO said LA tight. Roz says it's like watching Home Alone every single week. And Home Alone's probably one of my favorite movies, bro. But it's like watching the same thing. Just a little variation. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even know where you go with the bloodline storyline from here, dog. God, man, this shit sucks so bad, dog. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm gonna be real. When Raquel Rodriguez lost, y'all know I love Raquel, man. When she lost this match, I was definitely over Raw, and this happened at like before 9 o'clock. I would have been over it if she lost to anybody, but the fact that she lost to Io Sky's fire too, but my God. Are you serious? Look at the women's bracket. You could have did Raquel and Liv Morgan. But what are we gonna get? Is Liv Morgan really gonna make it to the finals of the King of the Ring? I don't see Charlotte Flair winning. So Liv Morgan makes it to the finals, then what? Io Sky winning is so obvious. We might have a problem too, chat. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know. Hold on, man. We might have a problem too. Rhea Ripley injury. I haven't heard much, but she's definitely injured. She suffered a knee injury in Italy, and we haven't had too much of an update. But I don't know what the hell is going on, bro. Liv Morgan and Io Sky. So that means Liv Morgan and Io Sky is gonna have to fight twice, right? Because God forbid Rhea Ripley and Io Sky actually have a feud. God forbid you actually don't spit in our face and actually show us some respect and give us some type of payoff for sitting here and watching what felt like a decade of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky best friending us to death. God forbid that. Io Sky isn't going to go after Rhea Ripley unless they vacate the title, but I doubt they are because I think we would have heard about that by now. So we're going to have Io Sky and Liv Morgan for Night of Champions. Then are going to do the click, copy, click, paste, and do it again at Summer Scam. Compelling. Io Sky did not need to win, bro. Yo, they kicked Kairi Sane and Asuka out. This was the perfect time to have Io Sky straight start going rogue. Start acting like she's mad at the system. Start giving us some type of something other than this. Pointing at her head, dog. When is this? When are they gonna realize this isn't working anymore? What about this? Should be at the top of the women's division. What about it? This is the only thing Io Sky has been doing. Io Sky is one of the best in the world. She's a veteran. She should be used to put what's the point of building all this equity in the Io Sky if she's not giving the rub to somebody? Raquel Rodriguez needed to win the King of the Ring. Yo, I remember, dog. They was telling Raquel Rodriguez, yo, man, you gotta wrestle like a big. You gotta work like a big. She started working like a big, but then for what? Well, she's gonna lose to somebody half her size. It's just like, God, bro. Yo, you know what's crazy too? Everything has to be 50-50 match. What happened? Why can't somebody look at this, y'all? I showed this before. Why does this have to be 50-50? They don't know when to use. This is when you use the Hawk up for Io Sky. She Hawk up and pull it off somehow at the end. Like Shawn, that's what made Shawn Michaels special in his prime. He's able to sell a beating. Remember Shawn Michaels versus Vader, Shawn Michaels versus Taker, all of these. Remember Shawn Michaels versus Taker in the Hell in a Cell, dog? That wasn't 50-50. Taker was beaten, bro. Everything doesn't have to be 50-50, dog, because you make people like Raquel Rodriguez look like an idiot. She has help and still can't beat Io Sky. Man. Damn, bro. This is and yo, contrary to popular belief, I love Io Sky work, bro. I love this woman work. I just think, dog, they are overbooking her to the max. God, man. Let me see what the chat say. Kim says Randy Savage got beat down. Yo, Randy used to be getting killed, bro. Then you somehow come back or you pull it. You got to tell some type of story. 50-50 booking is no story being told. It's you give a little, I give a little. You give a little, I give a little. I give a little, you give a little. Somebody wins. It's predictable. Let's go home. And let's in the back Let me hug on Io Sky. Let her jump on me. Let us all clap and act like we seen a 5-star banger. No. I don't, that shit's whack, man. Raquel could be the next China. Yo, Felicia, yo, she could be China type. Imagine if they're not let she's just dominant with the handcuffs on her. Imagine if they took the handcuffs off of her. Io Sky, dog, she would, dog. Oh my god, dog. We would have loved this so much more if she would have beat Io Sky's ass, dog. I feel like Io Sky, she's the best when she's once again like Cody Rhodes, but she's fighting for something. She's trying to fight her way to the top, but she keep losing because she's small. Like, oh my god, bro. I'm sorry, man. I don't understand it, bro. The only thing left for Raquel Rodriguez to do this year is to win the Money in the Bank. After that, I'm just done. Yeah, I won't even bring it up no more. I'm just done. I don't care if she wins the championship 100 times after that. If she doesn't win Money in the Bank, bro, I'm over it. Maybe Io Sky's gonna win Money in the Bank, right? I'm just over it, dog. This Night of Champions, King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring has been probably one of the worst I've seen. Just from the Fatal 4-Way matches, even though everything's just been bad, man. I'm sorry, bro. Let me read some of the super chats. Chrissy and Bobby collab will go crazy. Yeah, shout out. Shout out to Chrissy. I like her content. JD from NY must be crying blood. Shout out to JD. That's what man. And Nick was saying, Bobby, I sent you a super chat earlier in the stream. You didn't read it. This has happened a few times. I'm gonna pull up on you like Swerve did, bro. Oh my bad, Enigma. My bad, Enigma, my bad. Yeah, I definitely missed it, dog. He said the way LA Knight keeps getting buried, but still walking, he's starting to feel like the walking horror film. Call him LA LA Knight of the Living Dead. Yeah, yo, Enigma, I ain't gonna lie, man. LA Knight needs to, speaking of walk, he needs to walk out. Just walk out the back, bro. Do what Stone Cold did. Take your ball, go home because it doesn't matter, man. Look at these punches from these punches look so bad, man. Um, OZ said literally billions in pediatric cancer research. I'm gonna take a picture of this OZ. I gotta be. I gotta get back in. I definitely been falling off on like my like looking up political stuff and you know what I mean. Yo, OZ, you know why I fell off of that, bro? Cause it be so much BS going on. It start affecting me day by day. But you telling me that it's making me want to kind of. I gotta go down the rabbit hole at least a few times so I'm not so ignorant to a lot of stuff. Cause I honestly was like, damn, why are people mad? Roman went to a UFC event. I didn't even know it was Trump's birthday. So I gotta actually get into that, man. I be seeing so much. I got sick of seeing so much BS go on. I just kind of tuned out. OZ said Roman Reigns a cancer. Oh yeah, I read that. Jay thinks Nigeria. All right, yeah, all right, I read all of these. All right, let me read some of the regular ones. Um, my man Red Dark Side said midnight. True Blue Magic since LA Knight needs to just go on Wednesdays. Ooh, I would love to see LA Knight over at AEW, man. I love to see it, dog. Either that or I love to see him hit the Indies. Joe said, Mrs. Super Chats, you got a match with The Undertaker. This You got a match with The Undertaker. Yo, that's hilarious, yo. Jim said Drew should have been Rock's soulmate, not Cena. Yeah. Yeah, soulmate sounds crazy though, but yeah, that would have been fire. And he liked Drew. Why? That's why I don't get into the political stuff. Yeah, yeah. I sometimes get into it, but then I just get burnt out. To be honest, uh, now you got Liv Morgan and Dan Housen. This is a good segue to talk about Dan Housen. My God, bro, yo, chat. Dan Housen. This definitely getting redundant. Is definitely horrible. But just look, I like to look at Dan Helson. It's motivational just to know that sometimes, man, the stars will align for you perfectly, bro. They push Dan Helson. I don't even have to guess. I know he's probably the top WWEshop.com. They put look at that. I didn't even I promise you I didn't even go on WWE Shop today. I just know he's getting pushed to the moon. They're putting him. I heard they having him at the Knicks parade. Bro got pushed. Like, what are the chances of this happening? Then they already have the deal with the NBA. Dog, if y'all watch the game, oh yeah, don't worry, Triple GPT. We might gotta do a GoFundMe for Triple GPT, man. Bro out here. He lost it all, chat. He lost the dog, the cat, the fish tank, the house, the car. Bro has no computer power left, man. So I think we gotta go. I think it's gonna be a Claude or either a triple Claude, a triple Gemini, a triple Anthropic, a triple SpaceX, a triple DeepSeek. It needs to be a triple something else because GPT. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna lie. Pastor Bobby Masu might gotta come out for triple GPT too, man. Seems like LA Knight and GPT's buried. But dog, dog, what are the chances of this happening? And now he's gonna be at the Knicks parade? Like what? Hold on, Dan. How's it? Are they gonna give him a ring too? He been invited to the Knicks? Like what? Invited to the Knicks parade. All because the stars aligned and a few strings got pulled. Don't invite the season ticket holders for 20, 30, 40 years. Forget, yo, chat. I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. I'm gonna try not to go too deep in a rabbit hole about this subject, but honestly, like I just like the basketball games in the finals, the full games I watched. I haven't watched a full game of basketball in probably years, bro. When the finals come on, maybe football, maybe. I shout out sports is cool, but sometimes it just be burning me out thinking about certain stuff like this. Okay, I understand that Spike Lee had courtside seats for however long. But there is actually a fan that's probably got season ticket holders for the past 20, 30 years that's up here that's seen the Knicks lose and lose and lose and lose and lose. That's not getting invited to anything. 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 He's not even gonna get a free shirt. Danhausen turns around and, I mean, the stars align for him. That's great, but he's going to get invited to the parade. It's just, I don't know. Sports is weird like that, man. You got die. I know New York has some diehard Knicks fans, bro, that literally should be invited. I'm not saying don't invite Dan Helson, but I'm saying, oh, bro, contact some of these regular Knicks fans, bro. Go look at whatever your book log and see who's been a ticket holder for 25, 30 years. And show them some love too. But man, shout out to Dan Helson, man. It's just the stars are lining for him. He's getting pushed harder than LA Knight. It's crazy, man. Liv Morgan try to give. I don't know if this looks like she trying to give bro some cheeks or something, man. She said she want him to curse somebody. He's thinking about it, man. Bro, my man Dan Hell's about to risk it all, man. They in there with the lights dim. They got the LED lights in the back, man. It's like, bro, Dan Hell's about to risk it all, bro. Dan Hell's can't name 10. Yo, bro, Randall Mack. See, you about to have me snap, bro. Randall Mack said Dan Hell's can't name 10 Knicks players. And I'm not hating. It sounds like I'm hating, but I'm not hating. Well, even if I am, all right, I'm hating, bro. I don't care. I'm just thinking about the people. You know why I'm thinking about that, chat? Just like I know there's people in the chat, it's people in my family, dog. I know that die hard love their sports teams. The Philadelphia Eagles, the 76ers, the Flyers. And I just be like, yo, it's just to watch a team never win, ever win, but you still stay down every year. And this dude can't name 10 Knicks players. I guarantee he can't. But it's all about politics, chat. You know what I mean? It's all about who you know. It ain't about what's right or wrong. Nigga, who you know, it doesn't make sense. And you know what I mean? It makes sense. And he knows the right people. And I won't be surprised if he get a championship ring as well, man. Incredible. That's tribalism. He better help with the Cowboys next. Yo, Sonic Wave. If he uncursed the Cowboys and the Cowboys won, Danhausen, they might put the title on him, bro. They might put it on him now. But if he does that, like what? Yo, think about this too. I never seen WWE hasn't pushed a guy like this in a while, man. Like you talk about a rocket. Bro got the rocket put on him, and y'all, we haven't even seen. This is not it. I feel like this is the very, very, very beginning. He been was cooking. He been was getting traction. He been was getting the momentum. This Knicks win, we're seeing the next level. We're seeing like it's not gonna be far fetched for him to win Royal Rumble or Money in the Bank or anything, bro. I used to be playing around like Dan Helsen winning that. I could literally see it now, bro. We'll see what happens, but man, I can't believe this, bro. Dick Helsen can't name even. Yo, somebody say can't name. RDH say can't name one Knicks player. Scooter said, did he uncurse the Knicks or curse the Cavs? Now, I think he cursed the Knicks. Yo, he just got lucky because he cursed the Knicks. Then he uncursed the Knicks, and that's when they. Since then, they lost only one game. Crazy, yo, crazy. Let me catch up on the super chats. Just put the belt on him already. Cody Rhodes should be in the position Dan Helsen is in. Damn, that's true though. Damn, that's true. That's true, man. He just didn't have it. Yeah, he's just. Damn, that's true. He should be. He should be, bro. Yo, that's crazy, Joe. I don't even. Yo, I'm really flabbergasted you said that because it's supposed to be Kobe. Hey, Cody, if you QB1, who's Dan Helsen? Because Cody should be there. I never seen. Yo, Cody needs to drop the title Friday, bro. I'm sorry. Just drop it. Cody, please talk to them about you just dropping the title. Because the longer you have it, the more these questions start coming up. Like, hold on, bro. You ain't at the Knicks parade. You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. It's like, why are you holding the belt at this point? You're not in a storyline nobody cares about. Oh no, Jim said Drew should have been the right. Oh yeah, I read that. All right, Bobby, I said, all right, I'll call it. Yeah, dog, this shit is crazy. Um, Cody trash. Yeah, and that's my y'all know I love Cody to death, man. That's my man, but my God, bro. At a certain point, you got to do something. Let me see what else happened, man. Oh yeah, the best friends forever. I don't know, bro. Uh, When are they gonna tell this story, bro? Like how? This is what I'm talking about. The Stretch Armstrong stretching these storylines out for weeks and weeks and weeks. Like, where is this going? Why do we care that Maxine Dupree is getting rizzed by Austin Theory? What story are you trying to tell? How does this even play into anything? They're just doing shit, dog. Maxine Dupree. Ross said forgotten most of the show already. Yeah, dog. It's just I'm going through this. I can't believe I actually watched this, dog. Yo, cause honestly, I'll be one. I don't know what. I think it's. I gotta be crazy. Cause they said the definition of a saying is keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. I keep watching this show, and I'm expecting something to happen, and it's just like no, I gotta be insane. What about Maxine Dupree and Austin Theory should we care about? What? You can't even say, oh, they's trying to set up LA Knight. LA Knight's getting choked out by Jacob Fatu. You know, he gets bounced around like a ping pong. Bloodline, vision. Vision, bloodline. The bloodline, the vision. He's like a ping pong. The ping pong Forrest Gump used to be pinging around back and forth. That's how LA Knight's career and his creative is getting bounced around. So right now, the bloodline got him. So why would this mean anything? It's just like, God, bro, you're laying Easter eggs that's just not hatching. These eggs is just here. You talk about laying Easter eggs. These eggs are 3D printed. GMO eggs. This is not real food. This is crazy, bro. Cat Ash said, yo, I've gotten to the point where I watch you talking about Raw more than watching Raw. Your show is bad. Nah, good looking cat. Yo, nah, that's hilarious, yo. Nah, that's hilarious, man. And I'm trying to hold on, but I don't know how long I can hold it because it's just getting bad, bro. Well, now I see this up. Now that they got a steel cage match, the first hour on ESP. Yo, I wonder, is this working? It got a steel cage match, Night of Champions. God, bro. Let me see something, man. Hold on, bro. Let me show you how bad this shit is. What day Braun Breaker turned on Seth Rollins? Look at this, chat. October. Not dog, and we're still doing this. It's been since October. Now, granted, Seth Rollins got hurt. Braun Breaker got hurt. But it's been since October. What has came out of this feud but a bunch of random matches that's been mediocre at best? Now you're in a steel cage match. Okay. You I don't know. Is WWE trolling? Like, you mean to tell me you didn't see? I know some of y'all don't watch AEW, but AEW has a steel cage match coming up on Dynamite. Where is it? Where is it at, bro? Maybe they didn't even make a flyer for it yet. Oh, here it go. Yo, chat. If you watch Dynamite, you already know this. If you don't watch AEW, look, 4 days ago, they announced the steel cage match for MJF and Mark Briscoe, but it's going to be like 6-on-6. This is June 28th. WWE announces a steel cage match June 15th. This is June 28th. They're doing this. June 27th, they're going to do a steel cage match. They announced it 4 days ago. WWE announced it. Is WWE trolling? So if you're somebody like me that watch both shows, now back-to-back steel cage matches, great. Yo, if you don't watch AEW, I want you to pay attention to this. Hopefully the first hour is going to be on ESPN. Watch this steel cage match and watch the AEW steel cage match. Obviously it didn't happen. But if you want to ask me why I like AEW more right now, I don't even have to answer. Watch this cage match June 27th, then watch the cage match June 28th at Forbidden Door. The Forbidden Door one isn't even for a title shot. It's for if the guy Mark Briscoe wins, he could get a shot at the title one-on-one. Even though it's 6-on-6 and a one-on-one, just watch the difference of the two cage matches. Perfect example of why these two companies are night and day compared to each other. I don't know what we're doing this for. If Seth Rollins wins, I'm going nuclear, bro. I'm sorry, bro. If Triple H really brings Braun Breaker all the way to Saudi Arabia to lose to Seth Rollins again in a steel cage match again, it's like, what is the point of building people like Braun Breaker up? Raquel Rodriguez, Javon Evans, what's the point of building these guys up for them to just lose to the guys that been on top? Dog, Seth Rollins been on top for how long? He been a top wrestler for over a decade. When did he cash in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania? When did Money in the Bank? Bro, look at this. I'm not making this up. That was March 29th, 2015. We're in 2026. He been was on the top, but that's when it was like, he beat Brock Lesnar. He had the best Money in the Bank. That's when it was solidified. It's not even a conversation. Seth Rollins is a main event type of guy. It's been over 10 years. At what point the equity you put into this wrestler gets transferred to the equity that needs to get put into the next wrestler? It takes 2 to 3 years for somebody to get. If it's going to take a few years for Braun Breaker to be a main event wrestler, like why is it taking so long to get him there? He needs to be there for 2 or 3 years once he hasn't gotten to the top yet. Because you got that stupid ass tag team title on him. Take the title off him. Give him some big wins. I think he needs to beat Seth Rollins at Night of Champions. CM Punk needs to come back. He needs to spin the block and beat CM Punk. Get Braun Breaker some big wins. Because when I have a conversation about Braun Breaker with other people, it's like I can't even argue with them when they tell me he's not a main event type of guy. I can't even argue. He got out. He lost the CM Punk in the beginning of the year. He got thrown out the match with Royal Rumble, and not he only get thrown out. He got thrown out in the first few seconds. He lost the night. He came back and lost to Seth. Oh my god! This company would die a slow death if they don't stop putting the same people over and they don't use these guys, dog, and create new stars. This will be a slow death. I guarantee it. I hope Braun Breaker wins because if he doesn't, dog, I am going to have a huge problem Saturday afternoon. This company sucks, dog. My God, man. Let me see, read some of the super chats. Somebody said cinema. Maroon said Braun Breaker would be Seth Rollins' personal jobber if he loses to him again officially. Nah, facts. Joe said I might miss still cage match between Seth and Braun because it would be 3 minutes long, even though the feud for almost a year. Yeah, I mean, I don't see the point of a steel cage, bro. Yeah, I just don't see the point of a steel cage match, man. Let me see. Roman Reigns crushed jobbers who loves Seth Rollins and wasted him to win King of the Ring. Nobody is tired of Seth. Uh, King said Cody is awful. Zero acted move. Mid move said Borg Mike works still pushed to the moon. If his last name wasn't Rose, he'd be just like Finn Balor. Dad. Ben said, Benji says, bro, Seth Rollins is trash. He was good 10 years ago. Move on, Triple H, you bum. Yeah, man. Seth needs to definitely lose this, man. It makes no sense for him to win this match. Not even a little bit, dog. Uh, Chad Gable with his 80s theme. Oh my God, why? Whatever. I wish I could play this song so bad, bro. I wish I could play this song so bad, man. God, dog. I wonder, did they even upload it yet? Yeah, no, they didn't upload it. God, bro, this song is just like. Now, look, maybe I could be wrong, chat. Because maybe by the time this happened, I just started to get annoyed. I heard he had a new theme, and I was kind of like, all right, bet he got a new theme. That's cool. But when I went back and listened to the song, I'm just like, uh, I gotta wait till they really upload it. I'm gonna really put my headphones on. I'm gonna really give it a chance. But it's just, I don't know. It just sounds like an '80s AI type of generated theme song, bro. Then he does like this. You hear nothing but crickets, no pyro, no nothing. But look at the bright side though. He beats Rusev. Rusev taps out. They kind of change his American uh outfit to something else. I ain't gonna lie, it's not the worst thing in the world, yeah, man. Chad Gable getting helped by Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio because they tried to Rusev and what's his name, bro? I can't. Ethan Page. Rusev and Ethan Page try to beat up Chad Gable. Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio helps him out. I don't know, man. I guess so, bro. I guess so, man. Let's just hope Chad Gable could be pushed a little bit better, man. That's all we can hope for, dog. Kevin says they need to push Chad Gable too. He could really cut good promos and is a treat in the ring. Chad Gable is everything you want to. Yeah, Gable is super fire, man. I just hope that theme song pop. it was the first week, so I'm not gonna. Anytime you first hear a new song, it's gonna take some time for it to grow on us. Maybe they add some pyro into it, you know what I mean? But oh man, I'm gonna give him a chance, man. I'm gonna give him a chance for Chad Gable, bro. Shorty G Gable. Joel says if Oba loses a dime, it's like Andre the Giant losing to Steve Urkel. No, Shoot Nation said at this point, Def Rebel should be named Def Rebel. Yeah, I think I said that. Def Rebel. Yeah, hopefully I don't even know like much about the music or whatever. Next Monday, Raw. So I guess next week we'll be have another afternoon live. Uh Great. LA Night, bro. This is just it's just bro is buried alive, dog. Yo, hold on. Yo, don't they be saying LA Nights from LA? Wasn't that LA Night kayfabe? What's LA Night? Oh, isn't it LA? Oh, so that's why maybe he did. That's why he kept saying, "Oh, I gotta come back to Baltimore. I gotta come back to Baltimore." Yeah, I don't know, man. LA Knight is done, bro. Death Rebel without a pause. Yo, Death Rebel without a pause is crazy. Mr. Patrick said they're definitely rebelling against making good music. Yeah, I think I want to hear that because I'm gonna be able to tell if that's an AI theme, man. Yeah. So you had LA Knight come out. Oh man. And he was over, bro. Bro was bro was over. Yo, honestly, I don't know how the green shirt guy keep doing it, man. I just don't know how. See, this is the crazy thing about the green shirt guy. He was there at WrestleMania 40. He was there at WrestleMania 39. He was there at some of the good shows. I would love to know what does he think about the product now. Like, God, it sucks, man. Yo. Hold on, chat. Oh, we gonna address this. But yo, I wonder if Bronson Reed threw a shot. Y'all remember this? This was August 2024. Bronson Reed posted this around 8. Y'all know what's happening around 8? Click copy, click paste. That rhymes. What was happening around 8? Click copy, click paste. I thought about this too. I'm like, damn, okay. Even though it's just a Samoa splash. Oh, one more time, one more time. Sounds familiar. Like the tsunami. But my God, you just they click copy, click paste the same venue, the same setup, and they swapped out Seth Rollins for a celebrity. Yo, Bronson Reed, this might have been a shot low key. Raw is in Baltimore, August 2024. Never forget 6 tsunamis. And even though that Jacob Fatu joint was cool, but it wasn't. Y'all remember when this happened, y'all? I remember, dog. I was going crazy. Bronson Reed was over. Bronson Reed was over. I think he got hurt though, man. Bronson Reed, the injuries be killing his momentum. When they first did this, it was like, ooh, Seth Rollins sold it perfectly, dog. 6 tsunamis. Bronson Reed was booked as a monster, dog. And they just click copy, click pasted 2 years down the line. Oh, we're in Baltimore. All right, great. Now let's just we're Jacob. Let's do the same exact, just the same exact thing. The same exact thing. Crazy, dog. I miss Bronson Reed though. Bronson Reed was fire, man. Let me see where I was at. Oh yeah, L.A. Knight. Welcome home, L.A. Knight. Welcome home, man. Bronson lost 100 pounds. He did. They remade this from 2 years ago. They troll it. Yeah, it gotta be trolling, bro. Joe says Brown should wear a chainmail hood on his head. Then he'll get pushed. A chainmail hood? What does that mean? Maroon says Brian Breaker will be Seth Rollins' person. Oh yeah, I read. Joe, what does that mean? A chainmail hood? Copy, pop a phrase, paste, Samoa fatigue. Yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. It's just, God, when is this gonna end? This crowd would have popped so crazy if LA Knight would have beat up Jacob Fatu, or at least fought back. Do something, bro. Choked out again. Then they told him, remember he used to wear the Timbs? They told him stop wearing the Timbs. Throw on these what are those? Don't wear the butters anymore, LA Knight. You look too cool. You just throw on these a pair of what are those and good luck. Choked him out in the middle of the ring, bro. Like, God, man. We need to take the title off. Rhea Shitley says she's has a knee injury, by the way. Yeah, I don't know how bad that knee injury is. Hopefully she cool though. Yeah, man, I like Rhea Ripley, bro. I just like Rhea Ripley when she was yeah, being a little bit different, bro. Humiliation ritual, yeah. Shout out Fearfully Confident. I said that on my Twitter, like, yo, bro said that, and I agree. Not even now. He said this is a humiliation tour. This is gonna be a world tour, a humiliation tour, going to every city near you, even his hometown. Now, this would be fire if the payoff was LA Knight being actually getting some redemption. If the payoff was LA Knight going over. When the payoff is just you losing again. It's just like, come on, man. LA Knight getting paid though, bro. Yeah, but remember, Robert, remember this, bro. All money ain't good money. LA Knight's getting paid though. But once WWE is done with him, that's where it starts to get weird. Cause you're still being over. You know what it is? Yo, Robert, you know what it is, bro? I agree. LA Knight's getting paid. Imagine you working at a job, right? You're overperforming at your job. Raises come around. You don't get a raise the first year, the second year, the third year, the fourth year, the fifth year. And not only you get a raise, they turn around and tell you to take a 40-50% pay cut. Now, am I saying that LA Knight took a 50% pay cut? I might joke and say he did, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I'm really guessing that he did take a pay cut because a lot of big superstars did. Saying that he did take a pay cut or he's getting paid, but he should be getting paid more. He should be getting more looks. Because you know what happens? You're getting paid, right? But you're overperforming. He's been getting buried for years. He should be getting overbooked at this point. Like, If you don't think somebody is over, when you try to bury him over and over and over again, he's supposed to disappear. He hasn't disappeared. He still get the big pops. The LA Knight people still, dog. If he won the Money in the Bank this year, I guarantee, dog, the internet's going on fire. But he still somehow has that light. You could be getting paid, but you're getting screwed over at the same time. You could be getting paid, but you still could be getting gypped because you could be getting paid a lot more. Once he goes over, the merch sales goes up. The bag goes up, the price go up. It is nothing less than sabotage going on with LA Knight. Triple H is trying everything he can to do is to bury the guy. At what point he gets an opportunity to do anything? God, man, he already lost to Jacob at WrestleMania. Why does he need to get choked out in his hometown, laying on a Slim Jim mat? Yo, Michelle said LA Knight getting paid for humiliation. NASCAR says screwed over by his old boss. Yeah, dog. Yo, Triple H hate that guy, dog. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but Triple H hate that guy, man. Hold on. Yeah, man. It's just, yeah. Yeah, it's just bad, dog. All right, let me see what else, man. Triple H don't care. Go back to TNA to be the biggest star. There, you think? Uh, I don't know. TNA got a lot of work to do, man. Yeah, man. It's just it's something weird going on with this relationship, man. It's something really, really weird going on with this relationship. And yo, the fact that they're not selling this on TV, LA Knight could be bro doesn't even have merch anymore. I think he came out with a bro don't even have merch anymore. They took LA Knight merch away from him. Yo, chat. Dude doesn't even have merch. They told him go out there with a black white beater. Dog, he's the only guy on this. Oh yeah, Jey Uso. I guess everybody that does have merch got a black beater or. Almost everybody. When you're a top star, you gotta have some. Why doesn't the top merch seller have no merch? He's out there with a black beater on. Hold on, man. Let me see. Let me see if they put bro on a clearance rack, man. The top merch seller is nowhere near. He's not even on the front page. This is insane. He's not on the front. Yo, dog. It's. Grab your LA Knight t-shirt for $14. And I hope you might, hopefully you weigh about 70 pounds because they only small available. Do you think everything's really sold out, chat? This is WWE, bro. They could buy these shirts a billion times over. Nothing but a small available $14. Bro is on the clearance rack. The Unchosen, he just stopped wearing this joint. This shit, he just gave up on this one. My way. Yeah, okay. Bro don't even wear his merch anymore. Yo, why is so much of his stuff on clearance? Yo, you see this? Y'all can't make this up. Yo, LA Knight top 6 shirts. His only one is not on clearance. Everything else half off, half off, half off, half off, half off. Bro is on the clearance rack. Yo, this is insane. They put a bid up for his hat and only went up to $75. Why would we want a LA Knight hat to hold on? A LA Knight signature. He lost this Royal Rumble. Why would anyone want to pay for this stupid ass hat when he lost? Why? What about the Royal Rumble in Indianapolis we remember about LA Knight? He didn't do nothing but got thrown out. They didn't even give him 20. Why would we want a 2025 autograph Royal? The 2026 Royal Rumble happened. Yo, they gotta stop, bro. He didn't even wear this white beater, y'all. Bro could have put on his own white beater. This dude, everything is just clearance, 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 clearance. His next sponsorship is going to be a Salvation Army, bro. Yo, this is crazy, dog. LA that got buried so hard by Triple H that the local history museum listed him as an archaeology discovery. Yo, Tony, yo, bro became a fossil. This is insane, bro. I cannot believe, dog. Yo, the first 6 items of LA Knight merchandise, 5 of them are on the clearance rack. You cannot make this up. Yeah, man. Bobby, can you play that Burial LA Knight song? We need a moment. Yeah, yo, I wish I could find it. Yo, I wish I could find it, but yeah, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, copycat, you just tune into the video tomorrow. I don't even want to. To be honest, I really don't feel like it. But yo, brother left me no choice, man. I tried to spare him when he got out the King of the Ring the first round, but he showed up and not only got choked out, he got choked out in his hometown. So yeah, man, bro, he might have another service coming. Unfortunately, man, this is crazy. Uh oh yeah, all the shirts all the orders we got over the weekend gonna be mailed out Tuesday tomorrow morning. Bobby Bury LA Knight. About to bury LA Knight now. It's Crossroads. Oh yeah, I forgot that song. I gotta get that song back. Damn, I forgot about I did that song. Bobo, what did bury LA Knight? What you gonna do? Yeah, I forgot I did that. Yo, I'm gonna try to find that joy, yo. Oh, buddy, Barry LA Knight. I mean, what you gonna do? Yeah, man. LA, bro. Oh, man. Hold on, man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving on. I'll try to find that LA Knight jaw. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Hold on, chat. We gotta take a little intermission, man. We gotta take an intermission, man. We gotta run this back for my man, bro.
Boom, 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 boom. Tell me what you gonna do. Whitey Berry, LA Night. Tell me what you gonna do. Look what they done to you. Tell me what you gonna do. Whitey Berry, LA Night. Tell me what you gonna do. Look what they done to you. At the crossroads, crossroads, crossroads. You at the crossroads, so crossroads, crossroads. You at the crossroads, crossroads, crossroads. See you at the crossroads, crossroads, crossroads. And he's gonna miss everybody, and he's gonna miss everybody. And he's gonna miss everybody, and he's gonna miss everybody, and he's gonna miss everybody. And he's gonna miss everybody. Living in a hateful earth. All of that put him in a dirt. Living in a hateful earth. All of that put him in a dirt. Living in a hateful earth. All of that put him in a dirt. Living in a hateful earth. All of that put him in a dirt. Is he really gone forever? Yeah. And it's part of that.
Yeah. Yo, I kind of forgot about that, yo. Yo, bro, this is bad. This was last year. This was last year. It was like, how was this how was this? This was, yo, that video is dated. What's the date of this? Yo, on December 9th, bro that got buried early last year. Turn around and it's happening again. It's just like, oh my God, dog. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, this is bad, dog. Yo, oh shit. Yeah, I don't know, chat. This is looking like a bad job for bro, man. That is so. We aged like 5 LA Night died again for the 30th time. Bro done got 9 lives, bruh. If I have a cat, I'm naming him LA Night, man. I was thinking about getting a cat for a pet. I promise you, if I ever get a cat, dog, y'all gonna be cracking up. I'm gonna be hearing what my cat say, man. This is my man, LA Night. Bro got 9 lives, dog. Yo, this is crazy, man. Yo, honestly, it's either Triple H is a genius, or I'm sorry, I ain't gonna lie. I think it's watching WWE just really dumbs down your mental state. Cause I don't know why I still believe that this company would do the right thing. Cause yo, in a perfect world, I'm thinking like, yo, all of this could happen to LA Knight for him to, yo, I'm telling you exactly how I will book Money in the Bank. Yo, I will overdo it, bro. I will literally give LA Knight about, I'm not lying, chat, 8 to 10 close calls. I'll give LA Knight 8 to 10 close calls of grabbing the briefcase. I would literally do it the whole Money in the Bank match. I'll start it off from LA Knight really rushing. His whole thing will be rushing to get the briefcase. I'll give it 8 to 10 calls. And that final call, I would kind of write him off at the match for at least a nice amount of time. And that final call, he somehow comes out of nowhere, grabs the belt, grabs the briefcase and win Money in the Bank. And yo, we're Money in the New Orleans. Oh my God, it's gonna be in New Orleans. Yo, that building, dog, the roof will blow off that building, dog. If LA Knight grabbed that briefcase. He grabbed that briefcase, that roof, dog. New Orleans is going to lose their shit, especially if you book it right. Yo, it's funny and all, but man, it's like there's no way you could just keep burying this guy like back to back to like you're just gonna keep doing it. There has to be some type of payoff, some type of something out of this. Somebody in the back has to speak up. QB1, Roman Reigns, nobody's gonna speak up. I don't care if you like LA Knight or not. Somebody has to speak up and say, hold on. We've been trying to kill this guy off for years now. He's not been killed off yet. We have a list of situations that happened. Kofi Kingston, Dale Bryanson, Brian Dale, sir. I forgot what they called him now. Daniel Bryan, I think. It was one more. Maybe you could throw Cody in there. This is a list of examples of this happening and it working. It's right there in front of them, man. So I don't know why, Chad. I still got faith in this stupid company. But wasn't there an article saying Triple H makes fun of? Oh yeah. Not an article. I put that in my joint. I put that in my last video. That Triple H. Hold on. I probably got it somewhere in the bookmarks. Matter of fact, I know I do. Hold on. Who said that? Wasn't there an article? Oh yeah, Rampage. You talking about this?
That I was told by someone on the roster in a very, very prominent position that Triple H makes fun of LA Knight backstage to other people, doesn't like him, doesn't think highly of him at all. Now, if this talent knows that, LA Knight knows that. So now try to be LA Knight when you know, bro, no matter what I do, I'm in a no-win position. Think about that what that must be like. And I'm going to tell you something, Coach. All the money in the world isn't worth that. All the money in the world.
You're so right. And he knows he's a gatekeeper.
That's what you're talking about, Rampage. Yeah, it's... Then look at this bold-faced lie that WWE put out. LA Knight is reportedly expected to have a much better year in 2026. He is being positioned as a top baby. Like, what? 2026 is 50% done. LA Knight is still 100% buried. Damn, man. It's just, you can keep going. This was all last week. Remember we watched this? Yo, that was so sad when he said that, chat. Yo, chat. When he said no matter where I gone, I always felt underappreciated. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit kind of hit home, bro. Cause I know a lot of us in the chat could realize that. I always talk about going to these jobs, or maybe you DoorDash it. And I'm talking about, why I talk about that a lot? I had like 40, 50 jobs. I had unlimited jobs, and I did DoorDash. I did Amazon, Prime. Using my own car, running my car into the ground, delivering packages. I did Uber Eats a little bit. I did Uber, I did Lyft, I did all of that, dog. Worked odd jobs, worked at warehouses, worked at, good companies, bad companies, customer service, all landscaping, dog. I did all of that, bro. They just never let me be on a register or nothing like that, or be a server, but I was a busboy and stuff. And just say if I worked at 100 jobs, just throwing a number out there, I probably was only appreciated. I'm not counting this because, I feel like this is not even a job. This is like a community. You know what I mean? This is I look at this like, I don't even look at this as me. This is I'm just an extension of something bigger, which is this community that's going on. But when we talking about jobs, like clocking in and working, let's say if I worked 100 jobs, I probably felt appreciated at one of them. 99 of them. 99. And I'm saying one just to not say, not even appreciated by the big bosses, but maybe my immediate supervisor, I felt like, all right, I felt appreciated by. But 99 of them, I'm going in, clocking in, putting my mind, my body, my mental, and just not feeling appreciated, dog. That's taxing. It's taxing, dog. And I know a lot of y'all is going through the same shit as we speak right now. When LA Knight said that, dog, it was just like, I know some of us felt that, man. Because we literally see this guy going in. And even though he gives us jokes, he's stumbling, bumbling, whatever, he's cutting crazy promos. He's doing great work in the ring. He's over. You gave him worse work, like all this bad creative, and he overcame all of it. For him to still get put in sabotaging positions is just nasty work, bro. Nasty work, man. Yeah, bro. It's a bad job, man. The Usos just put me to sleep fast. Landscaping keeps you fit, though. Yeah. It also, for me, it also kept my allergies, on 10. I hope LA knows how much support he has with the fans. Yeah. Hopefully something gets done by it, because that was bad, man. In his hometown. Then you had a random match. Charlotte Flair and defeats Roxanne Perez. I missed some of the super chats. Mustafa got sent $5. Good looking Mike for the star. Mustafa sent $5. Yo, if you wanted to say a comment, Mustafa, try to put it in the comments. I'll try to catch it. If you forgot to put the comment there. Bro, you have enough tracks to drop an album on a random midnight weekday like Drake style. Yeah, I might gotta just put them on there, and I gotta put them on YouTube and just kind of chalk the whatever they're gonna do. Bobby, can you play that Barry LA Nice song? We need them. Oh yeah, this should be LA Nice theme. No, that was hilarious. Yeah, Charlotte Flair beats Roxanne Perez. Why are we doing this match? I have no idea. Why anybody cares about this match? I have no idea. Roxanne Perez. What are we doing with Shorty, bro? Like, I don't even know what to say about this match, but okay, bro. Charlotte Flair wins again. Okay, bro. Let me see. You got the return of Logan Paul. Torn tricep. Still shows up. I don't know if y'all like Logan Paul or not, man, but one thing we can't say is this dude don't love wrestling, bro. A torn tricep, you still flying, you still showing up, you still cutting promos. Yo, it's so crazy how WWE just has their favorites, bro. Logan Paul is keeping his name alive. Doesn't Bronson Reed have a torn tricep too? Hold on. Bronson Reed. Oh, he got torn bicep. So it's like, why does Bronson Reed have to sit on a couch for over 100 days? Then Logan Paul gets to come out. I mean, I respect Logan Paul, but it's like, it's just different. You think if Bronson Reed called WWE and said, nah, I need to come out there with a mic, they're going to say, yo, you got the red carpet? No. Logan Paul got the clout. He doesn't need WWE. And he just politically, dog. TKO probably love this guy, dog. Yo, bro, I need to keep my name hot. I need to come out and cut a promo and do something. I ain't gonna do nothing physical. I'm gonna cut out and come and cut a promo. All right, bet. Do whatever you want, Logan. But another guy in his exact same group is sitting there with a bicep tear that happened before his injury, but has to sit on the couch until his name gets called again. Shout out to. Oh, yeah, this turned into a match. Austin Theory versus Javon Evans. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. What was CM Punk's injury? He was still on TV. It was a tricep or bicep. It was one of them when he got injured at Royal Rumble. I think it was a tricep tear too. I know Evans is young, but he gained like 40 pounds. He looked like, if he gained like 40 pounds, yeah. Yeah, he's still, like you said, he young. He definitely still got time. He still got time, you know what I mean? And that's another thing too. You're right. If Javon Evans gained like 40 pounds, he'll be a threat. But if I'm Javon, I'm doing my thing right now, how I am. But I also got in the back of my mind that I could reinvent myself. I could put on that weight. I could reinvent myself. You know what I mean? So he could always cut his hair. That's the one thing about having like the long hair and being skinny. He could cut his hair, bulk up a little bit, and be cool, man. But bro, I'm gonna snap if I see the Street Profits. They literally been doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. The same thing. The same thing. The same thing. I'm thinking like, nah, Dawkins gotta beat Montez up. Something has to, like, what? This is my favorite tag team. Why aren't you thinking of anything to do with these guys? SummerSlam is in a few months, few weeks, whenever. We could have Dawkins and Montez Ford at SummerSlam. That's a SummerSlam match. I'm sorry, bro, but the Street Profits it's just this is my favorite tag team, dog. Were you making your favorite fans not feel it? Where do you go from there, dog? This is bad, man. CM Straight versus CM. Drew McIntyre now will be a movie star despite Triple H bury him. I thought Evans was 6'5", but he looks shorter than Yoga Paul, who's 6'3". Yeah. Yeah, poor Street Profits. Yo, did y'all hear the record? What's the name came out with? Yo, Montez Ford. This is probably gonna get flagged or whatever. Hold on. I know this is probably gonna get flagged, but I want y'all to hear this, dog. Hold on. Montez Ford, this joint sound fire, bro. Y'all hear this?
I seen the methods, I asked the questions. Switch play before red full on grand possession. Nothing is out of question, break bread with being legends. I'm happy about my stance, switch hands, pull out the weapon. My mama used to tell me, before the news would fail me, before the context, TRL with Carson Daly. I seen a lady who sliced just like machete. Bring out the champagne campaign with the confetti.
Yo, chat. This is why I'm trying not to use the word hate. I'm trying not to snap. This is why creative pisses me off so much. You don't have to think. This is fire. Imagine if this was his entrance. Instead, you got the Street Profits doing the same thing every week. What if the lights cut off? That came on a Titan straw. Ooh, that would have been fire. Are you serious? It's right there. You don't have to think. I'm trying to catch myself, bro. It's right there. It's right there. Nobody in creative is looking at this on Instagram and saying, oh shit. Hey, scratch off the stupid ass redundant Street Profits interference we was about to do. Then actually, let's have Montez Ford go in this direction. I'm booking Montez Ford up, booking him more and more as a singles competitor. Have Dawkins put the knife in his back. This is fire.
I seen the methods, I asked the questions. Switch play before red full on grand possession. Nothing is out of question, break bread with being legends. I'm happy about my stance, switch hands, pull out the weapon. My mama used to tell me, before the news would fail me, before the context, TRL with Carson Daly.
Yo, even if they thought that beat alone, bro, ooh, dog, that shit will be hard. Yo, that would be so hard if he went out and just, this is it, bro. This isn't it. I'm sorry. We've seen this 100,000 trillion million billion zillion times. You know what this is? This is a feeling that you can't manufacture, you can't replicate, you can't. This is a feeling that you get. This is a vibe. This is the thing about music. Music pisses me off a lot of times because the business, the politics, all this other stuff. But once in a while, you get a certain feeling from records, bro. He gave you that feeling. He gave you that look. This obviously will be fire. I don't even, and if it won't be fire, what's the sense of just trying it out? Yo, I say this all the time. Once again, I hate to keep bringing up AEW. Tony Khan being able to collaborate with his wrestlers. You think Tony Khan's really coming up in a room and coming up with all these great ideas by himself? I'm sure he has a few good ideas, bro. I'm sure he has many good ideas. Whatever. But he's collaborating with his talent. Triple H, he's probably looking at this and doesn't know what to do with it. Creative needs to collaborate more with their talent. I guarantee if you sit down Montez Ford, he's gonna come up with some creative ideas that will bring his character to life so much. Shout out to bro, man. It's just God, dog, that joint was so fire, man. Yo, Lone Wolf said, "Hey, Montez, you not ours, truth." Triple K scared of Tez uprising. Triple H Hoover versus Black Panthers. Montez will be fire in AEW, yeah. Montez would be spooky in AEW, bro. Joe said, to me it looks like Tez may be threatened to walk if the Fed releases Dawkins, so they're forced to keep them both. I can't see Tez threatening to walk and the Fed is like, I don't see, I love my Tez. I don't see him having that much pull. I think he threatens anything, bro. They probably just like, yo, go ahead. But I think he does the Bianca Belair thing might give him a little bit of leverage. I don't know, bro. It's just hard to tell, bro. Because if they really cared about Montez, we would be seeing something different, man. Mustafa said if WWE added more belts and put one on them, people would cheer him on. AEW got it right by adding belts and putting everyone big and small talent. Yeah, AEW gets a lot of flack for all the belts that they have. But this is a certain reason why when you have a who said that? All right, yo, Mustafa. This the thing, bro. More belts is cool only if they're booked like they're meant something. Like I said this before in another live. You bring the European Championship back. That's cool. But if it's not gonna mean anything, like the U.S. title, who has the U.S. title? Oh yeah, Trick Williams. He's doing a good job with that. They're actually doing a good job. U.S. title being booked good, Intercontinental title being booked good. You might be right, bro. You might be right. You might be right, Mustafa. You might be. It might be time to introduce. Okay, we didn't fix some things with the mid Carter belts because they're actually being booked good. I think the tag team championships need to be unified. Take the belts off of what's R-Truth, Damian Priest. I would take them off of Austin Theory and Braun Breaker. I'm unifying the titles. Believe it, I'm not even putting them on the Street Profits because I want Montez to go on a singles route. But you know what I mean? I'm putting them on somebody else, bro. The tag team division sucks, so I don't even know who. But I'm putting them on somebody else. I'm vacating the women's tag team titles. I'm just vacating them. It's crazy because the problem is now the big titles. Rhea Ripley hasn't defended her title since WrestleMania. She's injured. We don't even know if she's gonna have to vacate it or not. Let's talk about somebody healthy. Liv Morgan hasn't defended her title since WrestleMania. Roman Reigns, he defended his title, I think, every PLE, so he's doing a solid job. Cody Rhodes, once again, it's just he needs to get the title off of him. Gunther, I don't even care. Gunther's about to have a boring reign if he does take the title. I don't even care at this point. Give Cody something to fight for because when he's at the top of the QB1, this whole I'm easy to find and I'm hard to beat is not good, bro. God, man. Shout out to Montez Ford, bro. I don't he's yeah, man. God, man. Oh, then you had the end. We all know what happened. Obafemi beat Dominic Mysterio, cut to promo at the end. And now yeah, man, Obafemi is he's pretty good on the mic, man. It's just I don't know, man. Oh yeah, they did announce this. So maybe they win the tag team champion. It's just like Raw is gonna be 2 p.m. in London, man. They might win the titles. Yeah, I think Street Profits might win the titles. Hey yo, chat. Oh. Why does this look like the world heavyweight title on Braun Break? Oh nah, I guess I'm bugging. All right, yeah, I'm bugging. It's the tag team. I'm about to say, why does this look like the world heavyweight title on it? Geeko says Jabba is crazy. Hezzy says Street Profits gonna win. So glad I quit years ago, man. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think Street Profits definitely gonna win. And yeah. Mustafa says you got Chad Gable who needs a push. LA Knight, Jacob Fatu, more belts and booked well, more opportunities and interest. When Cody won, we lost. Yeah. Yo, Mustafa, you might be right, bro. You might be right. Especially if they bring back I would love, like I keep saying, I would love to see them to bring the European Championship back, especially with them going overseas more. You know what I mean? I think that'd be fire. Street Profits might win this match though. So yeah, man, we'll see, dog. God, this episode. Oh yeah, then we got to figure out what was whispered in bro ear. Oh my God, man. Bloodline is so redundant, man, but Roman Reigns is just so good. It doesn't even matter, man. Let me see what else. Yo, real quick. The fall from grace. And I hate they put Cody Rhodes into this, but this is the truth. If we're doing in 10-year increments, they lost 2 million viewers every 10 years, bro. Well, nah, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, 2 million viewers. Hey, chat, at this rate, WWE can't even lose 2 million viewers at this point. We're gonna be looking at Raw on Netflix, like the episodes of Crackdown, doing 700,000, doing Dynamite numbers right now. Where are these fans gonna go? That's why I'm telling y'all, they better watch it. They better watch it. Cause Tony Khan, he's doing great on the pay-per-views. I like Dynamites, they're solid, but let's be real, dog. The pay-per-views are at 10. I feel like Dynamites be at 8. If you want to say 7, I could. All right, I ain't gonna argue with a 7. For me personally, they're constantly at an 8. You let them Dynamites start getting 9.5 and 10s, and the pay-per-view stays at a 10, bro. You're gonna see a lot of these fans pop back up. They're just not gonna be in WWE. When you're booking cool, I feel like the sweet number is 2.5, 3.5 million. When the booking is solid, bro. The booking absolutely sucks in 2026. 1.1. This is an embarrassment. This is an embarrassment. At what point you realize what you're doing isn't working? Yeah, Chris, Forbidden Door will be fire. And I'm telling you, WWE, you better watch it. Because the second that Dynamite starts looking like the pay-per-views, and it's hard. It's hard because you got 52 weeks out the year. But my God, it's gonna get spooky, man. It's gonna get spooky for the Fed. And that's when they're gonna try to get good, and it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work, bro. Too little, too late. ML. Oh snap! Oh, I think this is interesting. MLW Fusion. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on that. But facts, Jay. What Jay say? Felicia said Takeshita has been announced for the. Oh yeah, yeah, I seen that. I gotta tap into that tournament because I definitely seen that. Yo, Felicia, you be watching New Japan? Yeah, New Japan. And I know y'all be telling me about MLW. And shout out, I be seeing people. Shout out, I got somebody emailing me too. He keep telling me to shout out the. Hold on, let me see this. Somebody keep hitting me in my email telling me to check out JCW. Hold on. Shout out to Eric, my man Eric, bro. He keep telling me to tap into JCW. So I I want to tap into JCW, MLW, but the next on my list is definitely New Japan. New Japan is probably the next one I need to start. Yeah, man. Keeping an eye on, man. I'll watch that this week, Bobby. Oh, for real? Def, for real? Fusion with AEW. The Fed World Order. MJF is the real QB1. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let me see what else AEW got before I get up out of here. The last pro wrestling rock experience. So, let me see. I see Marina Shafir. They got a few. Oh yeah. Oh. This going. Oh my God. This is gonna be interesting, man. Remember, they was just tag team partners. Chat. Now everything is on the line for the Owen, Houston, Texas. I hope Will Ospreay has John Moxley very close to him. I think Swerve might be trying to use this to try to take advantage somehow. Yeah, chat. I ain't gonna lie. This the only thing where I'm like, I don't even. We're about to do this at Forbidden Door. So a 12-man tag, then another 6-man. We'll see how this turns out. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this turns out, man. That match gonna be fire. Is that? It's gotta finish the PPV. No. What you mean, Rod? Ospreay versus Swerve. It. Swerve got it. Swerve by breaking the Bobby's house again. Yeah, you're crazy. 12-man tag, I guess. Yeah, has he? I mean, it's go. I'm sure it'd be cool. I'm sure it'd be cool. I just don't know why we're doing it twice. Yeah, man. Will Ospreay got married. Yo, yeah, he did. Shout out to Will Ospreay. He married Alex Winsler. And they're gonna choose their teams at Forbidden Door. So maybe the 12-man tag has something to do with them choosing their teams. But yeah, I think that'll be fire, man. Yo, did y'all see Tekla? She spit in her hand and wiped it on Tony Schiavone, John. That shit was nasty. As he said, I don't know about it, Bobby. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know why they're doing it twice, but maybe it's so crazy because the Fed is so bad. Tony Khan could do something like this, and I'll be way more interested in this than man. Roxanne Perez and Charlotte Flair. So yeah, man, we'll see. I'm sure it has to be some type of Easter egg in that. I wish I had her head. I've been watching Eve wrestling pretty good. Iris Statlander was wrestling. Poor Shavati, yeah. Yo, Sir Smoke-A-Lot, that's gonna cook, bro. What's Sir Smoke-A-Lot said? Swerver. Oh, Swerve and Ospreay in my Yeah, nah, that's hilarious. Now, Swerve and Ospreay gonna cook though, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think they gonna, you know, even if they didn't try to, they would cook, man. So yeah, I'm gonna get to this video. I'm gonna end it here, man. Nothing else to really. God, man. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know what am I even like. Why did I think Raquel was gonna win? Why? Like, you know what? Going into next month, I think whatever I think or want to happen, I need to be rooting for the opposite, so that I'm not so disappointed. You know what I mean? Because as soon as I seen Raquel lose, I was just over the whole episode of Raw. But I'm thinking maybe if I was rooting for Io Sky and Io Sky won, even though I'll be faking, I'm not gonna be as upset or as annoyed. So I don't know. I might have to try that the next few weeks watching Raw, man. But let's hope LA. I don't know. What am I talking about? LA Knight's not gonna not get buried. I don't even know. It's over, chat. I'm trying to find some positive, optimistic words for this show. I'm sorry. I can't find nothing. But hey, look at the bright side. We got the Bloodline we can watch. The same story we've been watching for the past 6 years. We could watch that, and that be the only thing we could talk about. That's Friday. We got Gunther and Cody Rhodes. So I want Gunther to win. So let me just try this for Friday. All right, man. Cody Rhodes is gonna. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This is mentally draining watching these shows, dog. It's hard. It's hard. At least I don't like 12-man tag team match. Mark, then you turn it around, doing it again at Forbidden Door. That's not the best booking of all time, in my opinion. But my God, bro. At least I could say I didn't see this for 6 years. At least I can say I'm not seeing this. I'm not. At least I'm gonna watch it and be like, all right, let me see what they're gonna do with this. I'm watching this, and I'm just like, God, it's nothing. I'm really trying to find anything positive about this show. I don't have nothing to give you. Nothing. So there you have it. Triple GPT, man. Shout out to bro, man. Bro is going through it. Bro heartbroken, man. So I might try to start a GoFundMe out for Triple GPT. What's the name is lost, and it's just been all bad. It's just been all bad for him, man. So at least it's hot outside, Triple GPT. You in Texas too, right? So at least sleeping outside, you ain't got to worry about shivering or nothing like that. When the sun comes down and it get a little bit cool, so you know what I mean. Them benches don't be too bad, man. Maybe we'll FedEx you a blanket and a pillow or something. But man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Yeah, man. Hopefully everybody have a good week, man. We'll be here for Dynamite Wednesday. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a solid Dynamite for Wednesday, man. For real, man. W's in the stream, W's in the chat, man. Hopefully everybody having a good summer, staying out the way, yeah, man. Having a little bit of fun for the summer, man. Triple GPT was at the White House event. Yo, Jay. Yeah, Triple GPT was at the White House event trying to tell Donald Trump about his brown belt that he has. Hey, Triple GPT, you need to just go sell that brown belt, man. It's gonna be bad, man. But shout out to Knicks, man. W's in the stream, W's in the chat. I'm gonna put this video together, man, and at least we got Dynamite on Wednesday, man. That's all I can. At least I know when Wednesday come, Swerve, Will, MJF, Tony, they're gonna give me something to remind me while I'm watching wrestling every single week, man. But I'm gonna holler at y'all in the comments on the video, man, and I'm gonna holler at y'all Wednesday, man. It's Bobby Sooo.